Today's Tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and today we're up against 23rd Cypher, and we're running in a new tournament here. It's just a small, tiny weekend warrior tournament, and we are playing all Locusts. So he's coming with all Locusts, I'm coming with all Locusts, we've all got Locusts. And I reckon, might take, oh, you know what, I might actually just sprint right for this. I reckon 2 turns and we'll meet each other in the middle pretty quick. I'll discuss my pilot choices in a second, and actually my Locust choices. So you've got 2 choices, well, you got 3 choices of Locusts, right? You got the LRM versions. I've never noticed that this got coloured water either. You've got LRMs, you've got SRMs, and you got the machine guns. Now I think the machine guns are going to be the important ones here, because you're guaranteed to hit through a lot of this evasion. SRMs might be interesting. LRMs probably not going to do a lot of work here. So I've gone with just all the machine gun Locusts. Look at these things. They are ready to rock and roll. Now I've picked Arclight in the hope that we get maybe second move. So I want him to have priority on moving. We picked Sumo because maybe we can do some weird shenanigans with punching somebody. And the rest are just kind of people who give max evasion here. So we'll see how we do. And I think we might try for... see how far Sumo can get. So we can get up to these trees, right, with Sumo. So I think we'll go up here. See if we pop someone with that. Come on, please, sensor. Give me a sensor. It's not good. Well, there's a start zone, right? And it's actually cut us off from making it to full trees. I think we're going to take it anyway. And we'll get the rest moving up here as well. It's not good that we didn't sense lock him in that round. So he's probably going to get us now. Which is interesting because he starts here, so he's probably gone in one of the other directions. He might try and LRM spam me. Damn it. Alright, so I'm probably going first here. Do we just barrel roll into this? I don't think so. I think we're just going to walk in. We might have to walk up to this stuff here and maybe brace. We've got to be aware that pretty much everything can maybe punch. So it's going to be a big issue. I also have to be aware that it's 1:30 in the morning, thanks time zones, to bring you this game. So we'll see how well I play for being pretty tired. Alright, please. Did you bring an Arclight? So I'm going first. He brought an Arclight too. Alright. How do we play this? I don't particularly want to get shot at. Is there a cliff face over here somewhere? Not quite. I kind of want to move and brace. It's a shame you have to move so far to get that much evasion, right? We could move here. He would fire all of his lasers, I guess. Actually, who's far out of range? Sumo, right? Probably get Sumo in. Brace you up, buddy. Alright, we'll see what he wants to do now. He might have LRMs here. The LRM ones are pretty scary. If he's got LRMs, I'll just bum rush. Because he's going to be under armored. I would think you'd have to bring all machine guns here. Because you don't get a lot of damage. You get 10 LRMs? It's really not enough. Ooh, that might be in shooting range here. probably braced. We could give it a medium laser from Showboat. What does that get us with the rest? Yeah, everybody can kind of get on this, right? So we've got firing squares from all three. I don't mind blockade first, actually. Is that trees, though? That is not particularly trees. That is, though. Rotations are probably not a good thing here. Do I go in on this? I think I do. So he sensor locks us again, and then fires. I don't think that's worth. I think we just trust in being small here. Alright, there's the other one. So what is this? There's the machine guns. 30% into a braced light mech. Let's do it. Let's go. First shot's fired. Machine guns are really going to kick in when we can use machine guns. I don't think he can get around and machine gun us. I know there's some weirdness with this water here, this deep area here you can't get into. So this mech actually might be a little stranded. He might have to sprint that one in. I think we're going to move everybody and fire on this. Medium laser range is about vision range here. So, alright, he's rocking in with Paradise. So Paradise, he might go for a move and a fire round, I guess. I thought about bringing Paradise, but then I kind of changed my mind. So Showboat, and then Arclight. Alright, Showboat, you're up. We could. I don't think there's a path down here, and I think if we jam this up, he won't be able to get Paradise across here. I wonder if he's looking for a move with Paradise. Should have checked if that was... yeah, that's full evasion. There's no heat issues. We're going to have a hard time hitting this thing. It'll be interesting. I think we might be able to swing this and fire into the back of that, but then we're producing a lot of back shenanigans over here. I would say he's brought a sumo as well. So what's he got in this? Ozone. I didn't bring an ozone. I've got Paradise here. Paradise is good because it gives a lot of evasion, but I think against the machine guns, the evasion probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. And the low piloting skill, I mean the low the low health skills, so he doesn't have a lot of health bars here. Could have... yeah, so he does have... I think he does have LRMs then, if that's how he's going. So I think we take to... over here. I wonder where the LRMs are if they're over here. We'll get a hit here, thank you. First hit of the day. So everybody can do firing. They do 55 damage if everything hits. Punching, they do about 45 damage if everything hits. So 30 from the two machine guns and 30 from the two machine guns and 15 from the punch. Alright, no LRMs then. I guess we both reserve here. I think I go last with Showboat. Does anyone have... Blockade could probably fire without moving and take the brace. Just to see what he wants to do. You definitely reserve here. Where's his Arclight? His Arclight's got to be probably one of these two. He's kind of chained up as well, so if we do try for back shots, it gets a little awkward for us. You definitely don't move here though, because you don't give up. Now let's have a look. So it could get you in this mess, right? But you can't fire. You might be okay with just firing you in. taking the bulwark. Do I have a bulwark pilot? Have I screwed myself here? Sumo's a bulwark pilot. Well, well, well. I should have brought a bulwark pilot. What's the movement on these? So they're in range to probably punch anyway. Could probably get around the back of them, but then everything else swarms around the back. We'd have to rotate something like that, I think. And then Sumo's too far away anyway, I think. So we might move Sumo up. Might actually move him in here and brace. No vision. Oh, he does have vision from here. So he could punch us if he wanted. Alright, let's take this. We'll move in. He's going to see all of my pilots now, so he's going to know everything I've got here. It's unfortunate Sumo was so far. Kind of don't want to engage down in the water. I'd say this is going to be the Ozone's going to be the last one he moves. Maybe I should have brought Ozone instead of Blockade, but I kind of thought the evasion was going to be fairly important here. I wonder if he's going to take a shot at this. And for with what? You have to move in to fire. We're going to have some problems because now our moves are going to drag us out of cover. I could of course just move back everyone as well. Moving a brace. Yeah, moving a brace. I think we have to move back here. Probably need to move Showboat actually. I really don't want to fire on the sides. What's the back of one? See, the back of one of these is tinfoil, right? Really is going to come down to some positioning here. So he's got no vision, so he can't run and kick anything. Alright, so he's got a Sumo. So Sumo's going to have to be a priority target. Is there any way we can move and shoot here? Probably move Arclight just to keep you safe. I don't think we're going to go up as much of this hill. There we go. His last move, he could move and probably fire at Sumo if he wants. Come off this hill, fire a medium laser. He's still got this to go, so he could move this around the corner last. So the main problem is because he goes second, if I engage with something, he shoots it, right? Because I fire, I have to fire out of brace. So he gets to do maximum damage on his turn, whereas I fairly much do minimum damage unless I can shoot into the back. So I can see this to punch it, I guess. interesting. Are we all just looking for the first person to... I mean, I fired a couple of times from the hill, right? Wow. So that's all a bit difficult. Two evasion's not happy. Could reserve, I guess. We're just gonna reserve here for a sec, because I'm running out of time. Moving a fire? Well, that's cool for us, because now it's going to be his start every round. So he has to do some serious work here. Otherwise, we get to go ham-fisted a little. Where's his sumo? There. Suppose if we had LRMs we could be shooting each other right now, but I mean LRMs into these guys. These guys get +2 on their rolls to hit, on the modifiers to hit them, so it's really hard to hit these guys, right? Okay. He's actually in punch range. I'm really tempted to go on this guy. So I probably have to look like something like this. Just don't want to be too close to this guy punching me. Something like that, and then probably something like... something like this. It's not good though. And then blockade would have to come in as well. I really want down on this guy, but I guess what we do what we can to ozone. Alright. Let's go then. We're gonna brace this one, I think. Yeah, we'll brace in with this. Because he could, of course, come in and machine gun us for full damage. Sure start, buddy. So, let's see, the next turn... Arclight needs to get down here. This water might protect him a little. I wonder if that jams things up in there. Why are you taking that mech so far away? He hasn't exposed that mech as well, which does make me think maybe it's LRMs. He's also holding his sumo till last here. But I think unfortunately he's got some problems now. So let's see, we move you here, and then next turn you could probably, if we get enough stuff across this, I think we could look to block it and allow no movement. Can you get close enough to fire? No, there's no machine guns. Okay. Can you? Oh, you can. Alright, so I guess it's arc light up to here. So we punch. The only problem is I can't get behind it, which is probably the annoying thing. Okay. Well, now we should be able to punch you. We need this to hit, for starters. So it'll be down to 1 evasion, I guess. Come on, baby. There we go. That's what we need. Hose him down. Okay. Bit of evasion loss there. And now we should be able to swing you around. It's a little sketchy for the back. But do we risk it? I don't think he can move. He maybe can get up here, I guess. But we do have a mech. Could get special in a second. I need head hits, really. Ooh, although... Ooh, there's one. Although Ozone's going to have probably enough to get through this. Real question is, does he reserve again? Alright, so he's looking for back shots on this then. Ooh, man, there's so much damage. I think we could get here. Although this one then gets behind us, and this one probably gets behind us as well. Is it worth? I think it might be worth it to take out Sumo. He probably gets behind us with the other one to get at our Sumo. And this one might be ineffective here. Please, sir. Score me some hits. Those were not the greatest of hits. Not the greatest of hits. Okay, well that's sprayed everywhere. I wonder if he moves this around the back here now. Is this LRMs now? LRMs. This is why you don't bring LRMs, man. That was garbage shooting. Garbage shooting. Might be somewhat better off just hitting this thing. Come in here. I guess block the rear somewhat. guess we keep going on his sumo, although kind of just want to hit it from behind, right? Whereas this one we've hit already. Although we can't punch it from behind, so we're going to have to punch it from the front. So we might just be better off going on this guy here. Alternatively, we could reserve, have it be my start, and punch this again. Back another phase, or move on the back of this. Most likely going to lose arms here. Punch this guy like 3 times. Alright, we're going to reserve here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Man. Options, options, options. He probably has to go on this now. I'm hoping I managed to jam this. Okay, so apparently that's a movement spot. Oop, oop, machine gun crit. So do I punch this guy? I'm gonna punch this guy now. Punch this guy, and then we can all go on his back. Okay, come on. Hit him. Thank you. So then these guys shoot on this. Would be the better move here. It's a shame we didn't get bulwark, but that's fine. So you move, you fire on this, you move, you fire on this, and then these guys all shoot into the back of this next turn. Depends on who lives here though, because I mean suddenly this could explode at any moment. We kind of twisted the armor away, so we kind of get that, but medium laser plus the machine guns, right, could just shred off that arm. Hopefully we can shred the arm as well. I definitely think everyone needs to fire into the back of this to just kill it really quick. Ooh, is he going to fire into the back of mine? He's trying for it. Ooh. Man, his did a lot of damage compared to my go, but that's fine. Alright, so next turn we can get everybody around the back of that. I don't know if we punch this guy again. Maybe we do. At least he's down a machine gun. Really would like to get as much movement as I can to get as close to the back of this thing as I can. I wonder if I can't quite get there. So we'll shoot this guy as we sort of drive by him, I guess. Alright. I'm hoping this is the plan here. Hoping and I'm a praying this is the plan. So where's his arc light? Arc light must be up over here. I could turn and punch that one that's behind me. Put it back a turn. Ooh, no, I can't. Two different arms. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. That armor is holding somewhat for now. It's not exactly the greatest of hits here. Right, we need, I absolutely need for this to destroy some stuff here. Otherwise we're in some serious bamboozling trouble. Please, sir. Hit some decent parts here, not legs. That looked like a leg shot. Ooh. I lie, it was a CT. Oh, machine gun ammo. Ouch. Everything exploded there. Where is the machine gun ammo? Ooh, it's in the CT. First blood. Ooh, we survived. Without... okay, that's good for us though. Because we'll probably punch this thing. Or not, apparently. Or not. I guess we punch this guy in the rear. Yeah. And then we keep working on this guy, I guess. It's gonna have the only way poor old Sumo gets around here anyway. Good old Sumo. Ripping things up. I could maybe keep going on this. But I think we have a fairly good chance of killing this guy. I actually have to punch this guy, don't I? Has he parked himself somewhere I can't punch him? Wow, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Crazy unfortunate. I guess we have to go for this guy then. Pardon me. Alright, well, we'll take the first shot from here then. It's amazing that he got himself into that. What we need is probably another ammo explosion, really. It's not the ammo we're talking about, but it's a start, I guess. Could do with head hits. You can't head hit from behind though, so he is well and truly fine here. Definitely want rear hits. And that's the only rear hit slot we can get. So I guess we take it, and we hope that we hit something decent with the medium laser. Alright, well that looked like we scored a decent hit. Ooh. He's only got 9 on that CT. So this could be... Ooh, 3 on the CT. So we're getting close to another casualty there. He does still have this to go though, so he could... Where's Sumo? Could look to... what's Sumo? No, he just gets behind Sumo, right? He can't fire and move, he does have to move and fire. So we'd probably get this with the arc light, depending on where he goes. Although, what's our armor like on the... Oh, we got no armor. We got no armor, sir. What armor? There is no armor, that's dead though. Boom. Alright, but we kill this and then we group up on this, I guess. His arc light gets to go. So he'd probably move like that. He would probably move for the back of this one. Machine guns just need to land 1 on that CT. Come on, sir. Boom. There we go. Popping off. It's all popping off. This is going to be how it is, though. I mean, backshots are going to be the master here. Ozone, I don't think you can get backshots on this without moving. This is his arc light too, isn't it? I would reserve into me. In fact, I should have reserved. I would have reserved into me here. Because now I'm gonna move back here and try and avoid some rear shenanigans. Should have maybe have moved this, but that's fine. He's down to one machine gun as well, so that hurts him a little. The medium laser is probably the big one though. I should have moved to actually showboat, because he could probably still get rear hits here. Of course, if you medium laser plus machine gun to the rear, you could just blow a Locust here. I would definitely go for that, I think. He's just going for the medium laser shot. Which missed. Lucky us. Alright, we get to force him to do things first now. So what we might do is we might just move and brace here. Try not to give up rear shots to this thing. In fact, we could go for a big old sprint this way, right? And really scare him here. Because now he can move this, but we can move things here first before he moves this. We can just gang up on this, right? Poor old Sumo. I knew Sumo would be the thing. I think the next round I'm going to change out Blockade for probably an ozone here. We'll reserve in. So things are going to get a little tricky. A little tricky indeed. Are we coming up to... Ooh... Fury. Fury rear shots is going to be the goer. So there's no vision on us as well, so he can't LRM us. So we're pretty good there. How would I take this? Move back this way, brace. Hope that I move into vision, I guess. I think we move Arclight last here. Fucking Arclight get. So Arclight, what we could do is we could absolutely, yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. We move you. His Arclight gets to go first, so he could shoot me to disrupt this plan, right? I think we take a... Actually, we'll take a sprint like this. So even if he shoots me, I get to go first. I'm down for that. And then if he shoots me, I go first, I shoot him, and he gets pushed back a phase anyway. And we can rear shot for days, because there's a bit of armor left here, but it'll go pretty quick if we can get enough onto this. He's reserving down, so there's none of that. None of that indeed. Fire some LRMs. Still getting a little desperate. I mean, he could still score some crazy ass head hits, I guess. Alright, so we'll just make sure. Can we even move and fire here? I would love that actually. So I can move and fire here. I just want to shred down some of this evasion before we do anything, and we'll just make sure Arclight Arclight's probably going to have to sprint here. So Arclight will sprint, we'll move, we'll fire, and then I think we'll save the called shot for either Arclight or if that fails for whoever gets to go first, which will most likely be blockade anyway. Shred some evasion. And we just have to hope this all goes well. Who is this actually? Still this ozone. Ooh, he's lost that side too, so that's one less spot we have to hit there. It's going to be his start. I would drop the LRMs with the Fury. But then, yeah, he's got to realize that I've also got Fury. He's probably... Do you reserve? I wouldn't... I suppose I would reserve and maybe try and Fury something after the fact. Because otherwise your Fury's not going to do anything here. Rear shots over here on Arclight. Center rear. Whee! Alrighty, but now we get to do the same to him. Would like to be somewhere slightly sensible, which is not there, right? Has to be here, I guess. Looks good to me. %, sir. Come on, explode for me. Whoa, 3 on that CT. 3 on the CT. Alright, you sir are next. And then we just kind of have to save blockade from ever getting shot in the back again. Boom. Another CT bites the dust. Alright, so what do we got up here? I think a move and a brace. I can't remember if these things come with a... Yeah, they do. They do. Alright, so we just got to run this guy down now. He's only got very little in the way of a CT.
Mission successful.
And we're done. We are done and we have it. I don't know about bringing the... I mean, it did some work, right? Definitely did some work when it got a rear shot. But you can't use it to defend or anything, so it gets a little scary. But not bad, not bad. We did fairly well. I mean, poor old Sumo, he took a hammering at the start. But other than that, we got around behind everyone and started chewing them all up. And we got ourselves the win. Actually... No, because the other one's worth a little bit more. Not sure I'd ever pay more for it. But I think I'm also not convinced by this. The ammo explosion was super lucky as well. There's a scary thing about all these. They are rocking ammo in the CT, so... They are just one explosion away. He's got Valhalla ones? Man, I couldn't find my Valhalla ones. But good game, good game. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time for more adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.